Welcome everybody to the Feeding Frenzy Friday. My name is Brian. This is where we break down the Friday featured asset from Notes Direct. If you're someone looking to buy notes and you want an expert opinion, this is the place to be. We have Scott Tyler, a veteran of almost 30 years in the note business, giving us his thoughts on these notes. If this is a value to you, we would love for you to just smash that like button. Make sure you subscribe to our channel, click that bell notification so that you get a notification every single time we post one of these videos ahead of the emails. Let's go. So what do you got for us today, Scott?
Hey, Brian. Yeah, I got a single family residence in Wappingers Falls, New York. I knew I just butchered that, but yeah, it's up in around north of the of New York. Actually,
Yeah.
you know, about little over an hour north of New York. Not really a rural area, but you may blow up that picture there. You can see the house in the background, so it kind of sits off the street a little bit, little different than what we're all used to looking at, being able to see the house.
Yeah, but it's because it sits on some land, right? I mean, I had if you do a Google Street View, it looks like a whole different thing, right? Because there's other houses right there on the street. This one's just set back a little bit, and you've got what, 1.8 acres, I think it said.
Yeah, it's 1.8 acres. And you're right. If you do a little Google search on it and back out, you'll see that this is the end of a circle. It appears there's houses to the left, there's houses to the right, and they're not little houses. They're nice, 200,000 plus properties around this one too.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so
cool. So
yeah,
tell us a little bit about this one.
Yeah, like I said, it's not a huge property. It's a 3-1, a little under 900 square feet. The funny thing is, the buyers have been in this property since 1985. So they've been there for quite a while. Unfortunately, it looks like they had some hardships. There might have been, there was a modification done in 2017. So this is a reperforming loan. I'm not sure exactly how the modification went, but the term it got extended to 30 years. So there's 27 years still left on this. But as you can see, based upon our value and what the guy still owes on the property, there's plenty of equity. He's got like 75% equity in this property.
Yeah. And as we always talk about when we're looking at a note, all the things that your brain points out is like, oh, I don't like that. I don't like. You have to stop and look at this note for what it really is. Right. Yeah. So when you've got a borrower who is so emotionally attached to the property, imagine living somewhere for 35-ish years. Right. Yeah. And like your kids probably grew up in here. There's a lot of reasons for you to care about this property. And yeah, there was something happened that caused this hardship, but this isn't really no different than anybody else who lived in a house for 35 years and refinanced the house and pulled their money back out. Now they have this longer loan. It's just in this case, he's reset the loan and now he owes, what is it, $48,000 on a $192,000 house. Is that right?
Yeah, that's exactly right. And the value that we had on the property was back in 2000, I think it was mid 2019. And the little bit of homework I did on the property, this area values are increasing like 7-8% per year. So it could be 200K plus value today. So we talk about a lot of times on this, Brian. The chances of this, if the guy letting this property go, are pretty slim. I mean, he knows that he's got a good value here, and if he had to sell it, he can make good money on it.
Yeah.
And then from an investor standpoint, I mean, look, if he's at a 25% loan to value and you're buying it at a discount, you're even less than that. So, I mean, under a 25% investment to value on a full purchase on this loan, then if you want to sell a partial to a private investor, you're going to give that guy investment to value even better than the 20%. So it just looks like a loan that may have got passed by people that didn't see it just based upon the picture. You can't see the property.
And this is really a great example of why, so many note school students really thrive, is because what the eye first catches is, oh gosh, this is like in a wooded area. Like you can't even see it from the road, right? Like they're looking for a cookie cutter house in a suburb. But if you'll take a second and look at the other pieces of the detail, you start to see, okay, first of all, that's not even the case, right? You let the picture scare you away sometimes. Yeah. But this has become actually a little bit of a gem hidden within Notes Direct that you can go ahead and pick up with a 20% loan to value. It's really kind of fascinating how I think this is a good example of how people see it one way, but the experienced people take the steps necessary to vet the deal to find out, hey, this is actually a really good one.
Right. No doubt. No doubt. And I think once you dig into it, and this one and many others that are on Notes Direct, you'll find that same thing.
So thank you, Scott, for taking some time to walk us through that asset. If this asset is for you, do your due diligence and click that purchase button. Get going. If you want to see more notes, you need to subscribe to this channel. Click the bell notification because you will actually start to get these videos ahead of the email that comes out each week on the Friday featured asset. If you are new to Notes or you're wanting to learn more about Notes, then I would encourage you to go and register for a free one-day class through our sister company, Note School. It's a one-day deeper dive into everything creative financing, performing notes, flipping notes, non-performing notes, that gives you a better understanding of the note business through case studies. You can register for that class. It's absolutely free. You can register through the link below in the description. For the rest of you, have a great week, and we will see you next week on the Feeding Frenzy Friday.